How you guys doing? You okay? Hello. What's happening? You just chilling out by the gate? That's cool. Yeah, good morning. What is it? Day 13? Something like that. Breaking news. Well, it won't be breaking news, will it? By the time I get this video done, edited, uploaded, you'll all know the news. So you all know the news. So you've all heard by now that Boris Johnson has now gone into intensive care in the UK. Whew. First world leader. World leader. UK. He'd be number 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth or sixth most important. Oh God, I forgot India. Modi. Yeah, Boris is probably about the 7th most important leader in the world. The UK isn't what it used to be. Talking to the UK, they're going through a tough time, real tough time. Just like, hello, dog's out. Just like the US. So I want to give a shout out to all my family and friends in the UK. Please stay safe. Stay in. Don't go out. I thought I'd do a shout out to all my friends in Bali. Yeah, I don't know if you're aware, I love Bali. So I've been there well over 20 times, and I've been making videos of my last 2 or 3 trips there. That's on Mr. Steve. There's also some Matakana footage on that Mr. Steve channel if you ever want to have a look. So I do love Bali. So all my friends in Bali, Wayan. Yeah, Wayan in Seminyak, don't forget that one. Wayan in Kuta, Wayan. In Legian, Made. Yeah, don't forget, Made in Canggu, Made in Ubud, and the other Made in Ubud, Made in Nusa Dua. Hey Made, Kituk. No, just taking the piss. Only people who've been to Bali a few times will get that one. So that's for you, Warren. Warren's living in Bali at the moment. Australian Warren. He's living there, somewhere just near Kuta. He'll get that joke. Shall I explain it? Nah, work it out for yourself. Oh, what's Rio found? What have you found, buddy? What have you found? Anything? No? Truffles? What is it? No, other dogs. Can you smell? Little quick intro today. Got quite a bit to do, even though I've got no pork. The situation's got worse. There's problems getting New Zealand pork. There's a bit of a shortage because of the huge demand over the last few weeks. We're not a huge pig farming country. You know, we're more dairy, sheep. So there's a bit of a shortage. Most of the pork you find on the shelves in the supermarket is probably 90-95% imported pork made into bacon. So they just import everything frozen. So it's only probably about 5 to 10% is New Zealand pork, and it's been really hard to get. On top of that, when you do get a source and a supply, it's the freight. Trying to get the pork freighted to a little village like Matakana. We only have like one refrigerated company that comes to Matakana, and they've downsized their operation. So last week I told you I had to drive to Whangarei to go and pick my bellies up. That was a short order. I wanted a lot more than that. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, if this pork supplier can help me out, I'm going to have to drive down to Auckland and meet him and pick it up. In the chiller van, of course. because it's really hard to get these deliveries. So today I've just got those 8 or so pork bellies to wash the rub off, get them smoked. 4 new subscribers yesterday. 4. Can I see? No, not watching just yet. One of you is. So I just want to give. I just mentioned Warren was in Bali. He's got a great channel. If you ever want to go to Bali, if you've never been before, or you're still a bit of a novice, because maybe you've only been once or twice, or you've never been, his channel, Bali Insider Guide. Bali Insider Guide. It's got everything you want to know. Some of his older stuff is all the little tips and tricks as well, you know, ATMs, changing money, all that sort of stuff. You've got everything on. You'll find everything on there. He's got a huge Bali channel. He lives there, speaks the lingo, speaks Bahasa Indonesia reasonably well. A lot better than I can. All I know is things like terima kasih, apa kabar, baik saja. Woz has got a really good channel. My channel is more Mr. Steve. My channel's more, there's no cinematic stuff. You're not going to get great drone shots of the beautiful rice paddy fields and scenery over Uluwatu. There's some of it on there, but the cameras I've got, I'm not a cinematographer. I'm not even a photographer. So mine are more about really cool places to go and eat, cheap places to eat, more expensive places to eat. You know, great places to go and watch, where to go and watch the sunsets and have drinks, things like that. Places to stay, budget stuff. I like to push how to have a holiday in Bali cheaply without losing the quality. So, you know, I've found things like homestays to stay in rather than hotels and stuff. I will see you for the at the end of the day. I am just off to do a delivery. Local customer, only about 10-15 minutes away. But, so far this morning, I've washed off all the rub off the belly. There was a lot more bellies there than I was anticipating, which is good. A bit on the small side, some of them, but I might be able to get more packets of streaky out of that than I was anticipating, which is great news. I only ordered 4 cartons. You often don't know what's in a carton, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4. In this case there was 4 in each carton. Brilliant. So that's now all in the smoker. That's going to take 3 hours. So I'll get this delivery done and then get back, cut and pack some of the loin bacon, and then should be just in time to get the belly out the smoker. So just going to go on the way to Tafranui. I don't know if you can see that. There's all the beaches this way. Lovely vineyard up there. But something quite interesting and a little bit disturbing. I just drove past the Foursquare, the local village mini supermarket, and the queue, you know, admittedly 2 meters spaced apart, went all the way around the corner into the car park. Now I have heard a rumour that you can remember where I live, Matakana Coast is a holiday area. I've heard a rumour that 70% of the holiday homes in Omaha Beach are currently occupied. These are owner occupiers, I believe. I don't think the real estate companies would be renting them out unless they were doing that was breaking the law. So is that massive queue, and there's been queues every day, have people escaped Auckland, come up to their holiday homes for the lockdown? If so, that's very disappointing, because it's going to put way undue pressure on our local services. I mean, the only things that are open are the Foursquare, the gas station, and the dairy. The dairy is just like a corner shop, you'd call it in England. Yeah, something to investigate a bit further. I hope that's not the case, because that's like I say, it's going to put a lot of undue pressure on, unnecessary pressure, and increase the risks to everybody's health in this area, which is probably worse than the actual pressure on the infrastructure. So anyway, rolling pastures. We're still in drought, we still haven't had much rain, so the pastures look a bit brown. Grass green in patches. A lot of people out riding their bikes and stuff. Talk to you later. Just driving past my good mate's business, Matakana oysters, owned by my good mate Tom. Yeah, beautiful, locally farmed oysters. Can't beat them. And honeycombs. Yeah, it's really tough at the moment when you haven't got your mates in business, your good friends. Hope you're doing well, Tom. Perfect time to try a few oysters, mate.
Okay, alright. What sort are you after? You and your camera. What sort of size are you, Steve?
I'm a big plump sort of
You're
guy.
a plump sort of guy.
Yeah,
okay.
you know, I like the cold water.
Okay.
Hey guys, well, that's the end of the day for me. It's been a good one. Got everything done and I'm finishing early. I only managed to squeeze about 46 packets of middle bacon out of the loins that I had left. Confirmed that I am picking up a big batch of pork tomorrow. 10 cartons, so it'll be quite a bit. There'll be at least 200 kilos. Yeah. So all the pork's in the smoker. One of my staff is going to hang that up for me when it's finished, and I'll come back down later and transfer it and start getting it ready for tomorrow for prepping. Good news today on the COVID front. 54 new positive tests. Still only that one death way back on the west coast of the South Island. Nothing since. So we're doing well. Australia's doing well. Now I'm just going to go and watch the news on the US and Great Britain. See how Boris is getting on. Looks like he could be in a bit of trouble. So that's it for day 13 of the lockdown. Seems to be going well, seems to be working, but I do know people are starting to get a bit stir crazy now. Got to keep at it, guys. It's not even been 2 weeks yet. Yeah, so on that note, I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.